We advise the opinions and views of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
If you are experiencing a water shortage problem, you are part of a community who would love to waste water when there's so much and conserve when there's already a little. Ironic, isn't it? But Malacanang's claim that there's no water crisis yet is one least concern that I got for today. You see, we are enjoying here at the Business Portal, your gateway to business trends and opportunities. And yup, we are enjoying the set, and we will definitely enjoy talking to one entrepreneur who made a fortune out of food franchise concepts. Next, a very young management consultant is set to tell his story of falling down and getting up, falling down and getting up again. What does it mean really to begin your life at 50? How well do we know that we are still okay? Or do we really think we are okay? Live from the Global News Network in the Philippines, in time where water shortage cannot get in the way of learning while having a lot of fun and inspiration. I'm your business evangelist, Lloyd Luna, and you are on Creative Business. What does it take to leave your comfort zone and try one single idea that you feel worth pursuing? If you are in your 20s, the idealism is high and the energy seems to be unlimited. This is where we choose the path to take. Well, our first guest took a path away from the usual regular job, and it took him one single idea to build an empire of food cart brands. And it all started when he was 23. I think now he is 24. Is that 26? Now let's make the photo talk. Send us your monologue for the picture you are seeing on your television screen. Just make the picture talk. Send us your dialogues or monologues. Send us your comments through text and via Twitter and Facebook. Just type CB space your name space location space your opinion and send to the numbers flashed on your screens. We are going to just read some of your comments, if not all. Alright friends, you know the brands, the T-Square, Bibingkinitan, Barbecue, Fresh Foods. Now, let's try to know the man. One of the simplest and most generous guys in the business community I have ever met. A very humble, multi-awarded entrepreneur who pretty much enjoys what he does. President of Food Asia Corporation, Richard Sanz.
Hello, Lloyd.
Hi, Richard. How are you? How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, it's been a long time. How are things going on the family?
We're really very busy right now with expanding Food Asia Corporation.
Yeah, before the expansion, I would like to know what happened with your fishes. I mean, the koi.
Okay.
Yeah.
A few days ago, there was a huge rainpour, and when I looked at my pond, all my koi fishes were gone.
How much? How much did it cost? I mean,
Well,
for each koi.
I got my koi fish while they were still small.
So, mura pa?
So, mura pa yun. Then, after a year, medyo malalaki na. But all of them just died. They were floating. My daughter saw it, called me, "Dad, look at the fishes." So I was just really sad to see them.
My goodness, so ngayon wala na.
Wala na.
Fish.
But,
My condolences.
Yeah. Thank you.
So I would like to understand where you're coming from. I have read in the news that you are an engineer. An engineer?
Yeah, I'm an engineer by profession, electronics engineering to be specific.
Mm-hmm. So what happened? What happened during that moment that you had to choose another path?
Well, actually, I was working as a data communication specialist in one of the multinational companies. I worked there for 2 years, then I was promoted into business development. Then finally, I said I wanted to have, I wanted to do something more. I wanted to have a sense of purpose in my life at the young age. I wanted to contribute to the Philippine economy by providing jobs and.
But you were not feeling it when you were still doing your day job. You're not feeling that you are really doing the passion or the purpose?
Well, in a way, but I wanted more. In a way, I wanted something more wherein I had more control of course, when you're working, I was I was a junior manager during that time, and a lot of my programs, a lot of my what I wanted to do were not really hindi naman ganun kadali yun to suggest, and it will be accepted right away by top management. So I wanted something that I will really be in control. So if I wanted to implement, for example, regularization of employees instead of contractualization.
So pwede mong gawin?
Pwede kong gawin
Your
yun.
call.
That is my call. Then.
Okay, now that control became the control of these brands that they are seeing on screens. Nakikita nila yung tindahan, nakikita nila yung brand, nakikita nila yung mga tao, they're going to your stores. That is the control. That is the product of your decision to really live the day job.
Yeah. Well, of course, in a way, it's probably the result also of the.
Sino yung mascot?
That's our mascot. We call her Miss Bibing.
Miss Bibing.
Yeah, Miss Bibing.
Babae, no?
Yeah, babae siya.
Ano nagsimula yung Bibingkinitan?
Well, Bibingkinitan, our family, kwentuhan kita, our family is mahilig talaga sa bibingka. Now, of course, before Bibingkinitan, what we always buy is the regular size bibingka as big as the plate. Now, ang nangyayari when pagkakain, palaging may tira. And that tira, kung kinuhaan ng fork or kutsilyo, usually irregular shape na yan. Wala na pumapansin.
Wala ka ng gana.
Naiiwan lang dyan and tinatapon. So I said, why not come up with a smaller portion of bibingka, then package it as something like that. So,
presentable,
maliit, cheaper. So that's what we did. We spent around a year in research and development to come up with the right softness, a moist product, and
it has to go through like studies and analysis.
We really took time and effort to do that.
Not to mention money.
Of course.
There's an
The
investment.
resources.
Okay, you're kind of analytic and all. I mean, no wonder you're able to pass the engineering thing, you know.
Yeah.
But what I would like to ask is how are you performing when you were in college? Are you academically excellent or otherwise?
Well, I guess academically, I'm just right. Nothing spectacular.
What does that mean when you're that's right? I mean,
Well, I'm not really the cum laude or the magna cum laude, but
Summa.
No, not also.
Sumalangit yung grades.
But just a regular student. But what I really was a very active on was extracurricular activities. Whatever organization I would join, I would always end up being the president.
Right.
So,
Does it have something to do with the looks or the employer?